alien contact has been established.
Live from Butler, New Jersey, it's the Stereo Joe Show.
And I'm your host, Jimmy James. Thanks so much for tuning in. We only have 2 episodes left, tonight and Thursday night, and that's it. We're done forever. We're shutting the lights out. Just kidding. We're done with season 2, and we will be back for season 3. Date to be announced, but definitely tune in tonight. We have a killer show, and then this Thursday for our season finale, we are also going to have a killer show. By the way, every show is a killer show if you haven't noticed. But in all seriousness, tonight is going to be a killer show. We have comedian Rich Carucci in the house, and you're going to be laughing and dying. He's coming on first. Next up, we have singer-songwriter Iris Malo coming all the way from the Windy City of Chicago. She has an awesome voice. It's going to remind you of Amy Winehouse meets Lana Del Rey. You're going to love it. Then after that, we have one of our good new best friends, JC Caprill, coming all the way from PA with his awesome friend, Michaela, who's great on vocals. You're going to hear some beautiful harmonies, will melt your heart. They're awesome. They're coming up third. And last but not least, we have Jeff Lepore from Sister Salvation. He is a guitar shredder and is most likely going to shred your face off. So, well, not live here now, but when you see him play, don't get too close because anyway, we also got some killer music coming for you tonight. We got, of course, Stereo Joe. I wanted to show you a little song we've been playing around lately. And then we also have another band called Aimless Again. But first, we are going to kick it off with a band. Let me get them up. With a band called Soul Satellite. Here they are. Let's check them out. We'll be back in a minute.
Street, feel the beat from the vibe. Everybody's gonna see, everybody's outside, and it's growing like a root from the cave, and it's holding the only fruit you can crave. And gather in the crew, you feel the vibe, start the show. Everybody's gonna drink, everybody's got dough, and we're ready to hit the town with a go, and we're cranking rock and roll from the soul. You need to have fun. Life's short, so grab the handgun. Let the stress go before time stops. It's a shit show. Having from the buzz, keep a lookout for the fuzz. Everybody's doing drugs, everybody's giving hugs, and it's sorta not the hugs that you drink. It's a kind where you mount around a kitchen sink. Broken from the fun, jump the scene with a bribe. Everybody's gonna see, everybody's amplified, and it's blowing anyway, get expensive, and it's showing every shot, it's intense. Need to have fun, life's short, so grab the handgun. Let the stress go before time stops.
Nick the Viking, I see you back there. What's up, man?
I'm just rocking out to some good music. You know, we had a party this weekend on Brews and Cruise, so that song was most appropriate to kick off.
Yo, this last episode of Brews and Cruise was a shit show. We just had way too much fun. It was a lot of fun that night. You can check it out. It's on our Facebook page. By the way, if you haven't liked our page, please freaking press that like or at least follow us so you can catch all the artists and support everyone coming up. But really, check out the episode 2 from Saturday. It was a lot of fun. Nick, what was your favorite moment?
Ooh, I have to say when we pulled out the box of horrors once again.
That's always so much fun. We had I don't even remember. Hey, what's up, Sierra? Hey, what's up? Mateo said it was wild. Hey, hey, what's up, Iris? Guys, 7:25 Central Chicago time, 8:25 East Coast time. And but anyway, what's up, Sierra? Woo, woo, woo. So yeah, we are super excited. We have 1 episode left after tonight, bro.
Un más. And this is the perfect time right now to invite a couple of friends, start a watch party, because you don't want to miss out on the season finale. We have some big things planned for you and some fun things planned as well.
We love you. Listen, I know you're a Viking, but do you have a minute in between your pillaging and fire burning things? Do you have a minute to tell us about your beard?
Well, I mean, I always have time to talk about my beard, but I can't talk about my beard without talking about the Viking. The beard struggle. The Viking Storm brand is what I'm using right now. It's the flavor. It smells like some really awesome cologne. There's products for beards of all sizes, whether you have a full-blown forest or you're planning to grow your own very own beard. Use the code StereoJO at checkout for 15% off. They have starter kits. They have things like brushes, balms, shampoos, and even oils. So if you have people who are celebrating a birthday or looking to, spruce up their face a little bit, these gifts are perfect for them. And if you spend more than $40, shipping to the US anywhere is free.
Wow, I don't believe you. I'm going to have to test it out myself. I will say this, guys. Please support us. Nick is actually a 60-year-old grandpa. He has 14 grandkids and 5 children. Please, he needs to pay for them for college. So, take care of your beard. Support the show. We love you. Just kidding.
These are genuine gray hairs.
Hey, that's not true. We dyed them. We are. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah. Those are genuine gray. I forgot we were going for the old or the young thing. We are, folks. We got 8 kids. Whatever. I forgot how many kids you had, man. Basically, we had to do snip to them to cut them off at the pass. No, I'm just kidding. Bro, you got a music video. Tell me about that real quick.
I do. I have some music videos, but first I have a few birthdays that I want to fire off before we run into the music videos. Couple famous we have for you. Julian Casablancas from The Strokes, Dean DeLeo, the guitarist for Stone Temple Pilots, and Rick Springfield. But happy belated birthday to our good friend Sean Reber, president of the Sherman Theater, Rich Berkowitz, and a happy early birthday to my sister Marissa.
And you forgot somebody.
Who?
Me.
It's his birthday now.
It's my birthday a couple months early, but still, I just was getting worried. Don't forget it, son. All right. So wait, we got this band Aimless Again. What do you know about them?
So they're an awesome band out of New York, and they're doing a really cool cover of a song by another really cool band called Saves the Day. I got into this band, Saves the Day, from Tony Hawk, and when I heard this cover by this band, I thought they did an amazing job.
All right, well, this is Aimless Again, and we're going to be back on the other side with Rich Carucci.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, great. Here I go again. I'm stuck in this rut. I'm not sure how to begin. Oh, should I tell you everything I'm feeling out of luck? So I won't see you soon, 'cause I know it's too soon for you to see me. If this is the last thing you do, just tell me that it's okay for me to have these feelings for you, and it's normal to want to call you. Oh, I'm dialing the phone, letting it ring for hours, pretending to hear your voice. Why does my heart always beat before your stars? And after a while you can make yourself believe in almost anything. So I'm making myself believe in.
All right, that was Aimless Again. We are going to be watching the rest of that video at the end of the show in our Discovery Music section. Nick, thank you so much for everything. Have a great night. Get home safe, and we will see you next year.
Keep it classy, San Diego.
Guys, you know Nick. He's coming right back. We'll see you in a little bit, buddy. Take it easy. All right, if you were just tuning in, this is the Stereo Freakin' Joe Show. We just renamed it. We are nearing the end of season 2. We love you. Thanks for watching. Guys, we have a really funny comedian coming up. You're going to pee in your pants, so get your diapers on right now. Please welcome to the show, Rich Carucci.
All right. How's it going, guys?
Yo, what's up, man? Welcome to the show.
Man, music videos are a lot cooler than comedy videos any day. I'll tell you that right now.
I don't know, man. I love those comedy videos. I love so many different comedians. I mean, so many. But who actually? All right, let's start off there. Who is your favorite comedian?
I was back in the day, Red Fox. Richard Pryor, the Kings. But I like Rodney Dangerfield. Also, I like the people I work with. I work with a lot of comics out there who aren't well known, who are very funny comics. So
I get no respect. I get no respect. My wife.
He was the best.
He was. I love Rodney. He was awesome. So, what got you into comedy? Tell us a little bit about you. You're Rich Carucci, the legend. Tell us about it.
Actually, my grandfather was a comedian in vaudeville. Old vaudeville comedian. He did song and dance. He did jokes. He had a routine. So he used to entertain. It's true. Only a comic needs one person for an audience. I was a little kid. He would do his acts for me, and then years later, when I would have parties, he'd come down, entertain all my friends, stuff like that. And I started picking up on it when I was younger. And in the early '90s, I went out to Colorado, going through some tough times. Started doing comedy out there for a while. I was a childhood actor too. I did Chef Boyardee commercials. I was on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Nice.
Back as a little kid, and then in the '90s, I started doing comedy, and I ran with it for a while. Then life hit me, and I stopped again till about the 2000s, and for the last 20-something years, nonstop. I'm still getting up 4 times a week, even with this stuff going on. Yeah.
And you know what? We got an old friend here right now. Ruben says Richie is the bestest.
Rhea and Ruben grew up as brothers. Believe me, I stayed at his. My father used to kick me out a lot. I used to stay at Ruben's a lot. His mom was the best. She accepted everybody.
That's awesome. And I could tell only because, Nick, his son, is one of my good friends. And I just know he comes from a good cloth. So he's got the best family. So he said, you've been through the dark together, man. I don't know what that means, but I know it means some tough times. Yep.
We, you know what? Me and Ruben used to sit in his Volkswagen before he had his license. We would sit in a Volkswagen in his driveway. And it was funny because there'd be snow on the ground and you see the footprints. We'd go in there and we'd reenact Cheech and Chong all the time. It was great. I mean, we word for word, we knew it that well.
Those were such great movies. So that's awesome. Now, What has been one of your best experiences in comedy so far?
I've had so many of them. I've traveled all over the place, done festivals. One of the best was for a couple of years. The actor Danny Aiello had a comedy club that he was running in Hoboken, and I was kind of like a house host there for a while. And he had a place in the city, the Gaslight. So between those two places, and just what a great guy he was. He was such a great fan of comedy. He started off before he was acting. He was a doorman and a bouncer at the Improv. A lot of people don't know that. And,
no kidding.
Always a fan of comedy. He would have the shows. You never know who was coming. All kinds of stars would show up. And after the show, Danny would take us downstairs. They'd make pizza just for the comics, and he'd sit there. And the stories he would tell about, famous people and just amazing. What an amazing man.
That is so cool. We just recently had an author on, and she wrote a book titled Chasing James Gandolfini. And she went out and met all those guys, and she said she was an extra in a couple of different shows and movies. So I bet you you might even know her. Her name is Donna Blues.
I don't know, but if she probably came by if she was involved with Danny and them, she definitely came by the club because he would have everyone. He'd fill the audience for us, and no better laugher than Danny. I mean, he was so nice. He took my friends and my wife in his car to listen to his new album because he was an accomplished singer. Towards the end, he wanted to sing. He didn't as much acting. He wasn't really as much with the acting. He liked singing a lot more, and he had some albums come out. So very great singer.
You know, people are so full of talent, especially in the arts. Is there any other secret talents that you have that you want to tell us about?
I do not. I'll tell you what, I'm the most unhandy person you'll ever meet. That's for sure. Any kind of construction, I'm good at carrying stuff. I really, I had a day job for 26 years, and I did comedy full time while I had the day job, and still raised 2 kids on my own. For a while, their mom passed, and I took them, and I didn't know what to do because I never had them full time. So I moved in with the stepdad, and we lived in a house together. I still was able to do comedy and all that stuff. So, I've lived an amazing life so far. And now I retired from the fire department. I was a dispatcher, and I realized I have no skills. I have no skills.
You do. You have comedy.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. I tried, everything. It's just I'm no good.
There's a skill right here. Ruben said the ladies love Richie. He was the ugly one in the pair.
Yeah, that's I was a player back in the day, but
I love it. All right, we're gonna get
you girls. Comedy don't get you girls. Singing gets you girls.
That's why I went into singing. I'm still waiting for the girls to come. But listen, we're gonna do a little comedy, and you were extremely brave because normally when you do a comedy stand-up routine, it's to an audience. You can play off the people. You're coming in now. You're playing to a microphone. So I thank you. We're gonna be laughing. Trust me.
Okay.
Ruben said he has his diaper. So anyway, we got a nice audience for you. I'm gonna be back. Just tell me when you're done, and I'll pop right back in.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you on the other side.
Thank you. It's good to be here. Wherever we are. It's great to not see people, but I love people keep saying, wow, can you believe what comedy's come to now? Can you believe how everything's changed so far because of the pandemic? Because we're doing comedy shows now on roofs of buildings, in backyards, on lawns, in streets, in parking lots, you name it, in parks, drive-in shows, not drive-in shows. And I go, yeah, I like how everybody thinks it came to this. This is what my career's been the whole time. I've always done weird type stuff. I was always the guy that they called when no one else wanted the gig because I needed the money the worst I get. But somehow I was able to stay sober through all this. A lot of people, I know booze sales went up like 80% during the pandemic. People were drinking. They needed to. They were suddenly stuck with people that they didn't want anything to do with, called their families. So I was able to stay sober, believe it or not. I stayed sober 1.5 years now. That's right. And don't anybody get excited because I'm still on drugs. That's right. I'm so you can't quit everything at once. But I noticed I had a drinking problem when I took my kids to the Meadowlands to see Disney on Ice. And I suddenly realized that we were the only ones tailgating in the parking lot. And I wish that was a joke. My son's like, Dad, put on your shirt. You're scaring the normal people. But I am sober, though, and it's called California sober. It's no alcohol, no heavy drugs, just some marijuana and some psychedelics. That's right. Psychedelics are great. And, times are tough. Who can afford everything? I'm broke. And I'll tell you, if you're broke like I am, if you're broke and you really, 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 really need a vacation, really bad, and you can scrape together $35, buy a bag of mushrooms. That's all I'm saying. Buy a bag of mushrooms because you will travel the universe without leaving the sanctity of your own backyard. That is the message I like people to get from my comedy. There's some messages in it. That's the first one I'd like you to get. But things are rough. Things are rough. I watched the noon briefings. Governor Murphy, New Jersey's Governor Murphy. I'm not a big fan of Governor Murphy. I'm Irish and Italian, and I take offense to Governor Murphy. Not a big fan. I now watch the noon briefings like I watch porn. I just get right on there, skip right to the part where I'm getting screwed. Which part is the screwing starting? I mean, every day the rules change. They shut down some of my comedy shows. I would build them up. As soon as I get successful, you get more than 20 people. It takes you a few times, get like 40 people. Boom, shut down. It's ridiculous. But I don't care. Listen, I remember our old governor, right? Remember our old governor? if our old governor was around, Governor Christie, I don't care what you say about Governor Christie. If he was governor, the restaurants would be open. That's right. We'd be dining inside. The gyms would still be closed and the beaches, but the restaurants would be open. And I love the fact that the gyms are closed because I don't have to go and I have a good excuse. But if you go to the park, I like to go to the park and walk during the day. If you go to the park, you notice all the women out there wearing their sexy gym suits, the suits they bought to wear to the gym to show off to the guys. There's no gyms. Now they got to wear them in the park. They're walking the park daytime dressed in these sexy outfits. And it's good because you have to exercise. They have to keep moving. That's right. If they don't keep moving, they will be attacked. Yes, don't worry. I don't walk that fast, so I'll be okay. But a lot of things happening. A lot of people protesting different sides. Things are pro, things are con. I don't know who you're for. Black Lives Matter had a rally in my neighborhood a couple weeks ago. That's right, Black Lives Matter. But they're very cordial, very nice, very cordial. They sent out notices. They sent out flyers. We're coming to your neighborhood Wednesday, 4 o'clock. And they were there Wednesday, 4 o'clock. And they were on time because it's mostly white people. That's right. White people show up on time. But, they want to get rid of statues and stuff like that. I'm for it. I never knew there were Civil War statues. I wasn't that good of a student. I did not study well in school. I heard there was statues of General Lee. I didn't know who that was. I realized he's the general for the Confederate Army. I think they should get rid of that statue. Absolutely, get rid of the Confederate statues. That is very offensive. They should put statues up of Stan Lee. Or how about Bruce Lee? Or better yet, Sarah Lee. How about Sarah Lee? Big statue of Sarah Lee. How about this? Instead of Sarah Lee, a big statue of a cupcake. A big Sarah Lee cupcake. Is that offending anybody? I bet you it would. You put up that statue, in about 3 days, some woman will come by. My son Nathaniel is lactose intolerant, and he's offended by that statue. But they want to change things. They want to change the Aunt Jemima bottle. The Aunt Jemima bottle. Aunt Jemima's great-grandson said he doesn't want the bottle changed. I don't think they should change the bottle. What they should do is keep the bottle the same. Just make it impossible to open. This way, we all struggle together. That's right.
I have a question for you.
Yes.
My dad wanted me to ask you about the story of, can I eat it like an apple?
Oh, I was I was with your dad in Simple Simon's in Hackensack, and we were waiting online. And there was this guy. He was definitely something wrong with him. That's a weird part of town, so you get all kinds of different people that come in. And he wanted a tomato. He wanted a tomato, and he orders a tomato. And the guy goes, "You want a tomato? Do you want it sliced?" He goes, "No." He goes, "You want a tomato? Do you want me to cut the tomato for you?" He goes, "No, I don't want you to cut them." He goes, "Wait a minute. You want a whole tomato?" Like, it was such a strange thing that the guy ordered. He goes, "Are you sure you want a tomato?" He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You want me to cut it?" He goes, "No, I don't want you to cut it because I want to eat it like an apple." We just started, me and your father just started dying laughing. We couldn't hold, and the guy worked behind the counter. The look on his face is just like, what can I do? It's hilarious.
What can you do at that point? Even to this day, he still references it, and we all die.
Oh, it's funny. And I think he gave the guy he wanted salt to put on it. It was like a whole thing. And we just, we're trying to get whatever we're trying to get and get out of there. But we're getting a show, and it was hilarious. It just was, we thought it was great.
Do people actually do that anywhere else?
I've never seen it done before. I've never seen anybody order a whole tomato ever. That was at unless they were at like a ShopRite or a farmer's market, something like that. He just wanted to eat it right there, and he took it and started eating it,
Hey, I got to say, I learned a couple of things. Disney has a bunch of prudes. Cali sober sounds like a good lifestyle. And if you're looking for a cheap vacation, get some mushrooms. Guys, this is Rich Carucci, comedian. Rich, how does everyone get in touch with you? We're getting just at the end of the time. But how can everybody get in touch with you?
RichCarucciComedy.com is my site. RichCarucciComedy.com. Dick_64 is my Instagram. Check me out on Facebook. Just hit me up. Check out my stuff. I do a lot of live shows. Chances are I'm coming to an area by you. It could be the bar on your corner, your friend's backyard. I mean, I pop up everywhere. not just clubs. You'd be firehouses, Elks Lodges, Moose Lodges, you name it. Athletic leagues, anywhere.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
All right. Have a good one, Rich. Bye. All right, brother. I'm so excited. We got a killer guest waiting in the wings. I see her backstage right now. She's got her beautiful guitar and her beautiful voice. Let's get to her now. It's Iris. That was pretty funny, though. But, all right, we're going to come back to you in just a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Nick, you're the man. All right, guys, let's get to her. She blew in all the way from the Windy City. I told you I was going to do that line. Guys, please welcome Iris Marlowe to the show.
Hi.
Hey.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, my God, we're so excited to have you. I can't believe it. I'm really excited to hear you go into this song. But before we do, tell us about your COVID time. What have you been doing? And fighting through this.
Well, at the start of COVID, I put out my second album. So I kind of haven't really been doing a lot of production work. I just started working on a new single that's going to come out in September. But mostly I've been playing my banjo, just watching The Office on a constant read loop.
Me too.
And just honestly painting, just kind of trying to keep busy, but keeping up with practicing too. So
yeah, so you do it all, but my favorite thing is The Office. I'm sorry to go off topic. Who is your favorite character on The Office?
Toby.
Oh, you love Toby. My poor heart goes out for Toby, but by like episode season 5 or 6, when Michael's mean to him, I'm like, yes. Yeah, I felt so bad in the beginning. I'm like, poor Toby. But then he's like, get out of here. And you're like, yeah, get out of here. Ruining all the fun. Yeah, Toby's great. Who's your least favorite?
Probably Robert California.
Isn't he scary as hell?
I just don't. Yeah, I lose interest kind of towards that.
He's a little crazy. But you got a fan here already. The banjo and Office, two of my favorite things. And Denise,
yeah, I've got a banjo. Her name's Lucy. She's just sitting over in the corner.
All right, so let's go over everything. I see a tambourine, a guitar, and a banjo. What else do you play?
I'm really bad at playing the piano, even though I took lessons for 10 years. I'm horrible.
I don't believe it.
Trash at it. No, it's bad. It's like probably like a 4-year-old could play better piano than I can at this point.
No, I can tell by your voice you're pretty talented. And I was going to ask you, have you taken? You said 10 years on lessons. Did you take any vocal lessons?
No, actually, I just did high school choir. But when I was in choir, I would kind of sing with like the guys because my voice was like not high enough to like be like first soprano and all of that. So I did that for like a few years, but not like really any serious vocal training, which I probably should do.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but chorus teachers can be a little bit zany. Did you have like a normal one or a zany one? Like a little crazy?
I had like the best one. She let me kind of do whatever I wanted. So in like a good way. So she was awesome. Yeah. That's
my one of my favorite things about chorus was I've never been exposed to the musical world, and I know I live like right by New York City, so it's like kind of bad, but I've never been to one. But she was like my exposure into all those songs. I mean, I even sang "You're Gonna Wash a Man Right Out of Your Hair" once. I mean,
amazing. That's amazing.
Maybe we'll do maybe after your performance, if we're feeling it, we'll do a little acapella. No, I'm joking.
Oh man, I was like, all I know is like Little Shop of Horrors. That's the only like musical I really know anymore.
We're doing. I just know to say, "Feed Me Seymour." That's my part. You do the rest. It's gonna be great.
Perfect. I'm game for that.
So, and you also said you're an artist, and I see some of your work behind you. What did you do first, music or painting?
I've always been painting since I was like a little kid. I actually was really horrible at painting until I took a painting class in college. So maybe I've been playing music a little bit more successfully than painting. But I've probably been playing music. I think like the first time I remember writing a song, I was probably like 6 on the piano, and it was really, really bad. Like it was really, really corny, but
Let's hear it. Get the piano. No.
oh man, I'll grab my keyboard. It's gonna be real bad.
No, it's fine. Now let me ask you, the banjo name Lucy, please tell me you got that from the Beatles.
No, I just looked at her and I was like, you seem like a Lucy. There's no real story to it. Like, there's nothing interesting. I was just like, she seems like a Lucy. I don't know why, but she is.
The name fit. It just was golden. But
yep.
The good news is I'm going to stop talking and everyone is going to hear some beautiful singing right now. I'm going to shut up. I will come back in a couple minutes and we will be hanging on the other side.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So this is a song from my second album. It's called Winter Solace, and this song is called Best Times. Don't stop me now. I lost control. Got a flaming heart and a lost soul. And I'll go for the kill. Right from my heart. The best times always happen in the dark. The best times always happen in the dark. The night is young and my bones are old. I crave your poison, truth be told. Bad decisions, blood turned cold. I crave your sins, truth be told. Don't stop me now, I've lost control. I got a flaming heart and a lost soul. Oh, and I'll go for the kill. Pray for my heart. The best times always happen in the dark. The best times always happen in the dark. Pick your battles, come undone. Silver bullets, graves you've won. Baby, your pills, get a running start. Oh, breath of death, I'm its heart. Don't stop me now, I've lost control. I got a flaming heart and a lost soul. Oh, and I'll go for the kill. Pray for my heart. The best times always happen in the dark. The best times always happen in the dark. Don't stop me now, I've lost control. I got a flaming heart and a lost soul. Oh, but I'll go for the kill. Pray for my heart. The best times always happen in the dark. The best times always happen in the dark. Cool. So that was Best Times, and it's from my album Winter Solace. I think you might be on mute. I'm not 100% sure.
Shoot, you're right. Everyone was applauding. You didn't hear it. Shoot. That was so good. I can't believe you've never really taken vocal lessons at all.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
It's so good. And so tell me about your songwriting, because that was like a killer song too.
It's so weird. I noticed some of my favorite songs I write in like the lamest places. Like that song I think I wrote in my bathroom, just like getting ready in the morning. And I was just like, oh, I want to write like a kind of like a weird, dark, grittier song. And I was just like in the bathroom and I was like, I had like the lights were off and I was like, the best times happen in the dark. So like sometimes it's just like really lame tasks that make me like inspired. Like some of my songs I'll write in Starbucks. Like it just kind of hits me in like a weird random place. So kind of like quarantine, the songs aren't like hitting me as much because I'm not like out and about, but normally I'll just like have an idea that just like won't leave my head, and then I have to like write it like immediately. So it's like when I get an idea, it takes like 10 minutes to write a whole song, and then I like work it out.
Wow, that's awesome. That's really cool. And we got a lot of great notes here. Good comments. Very powerful voice, nice range. Another person said powerful. And that's why I feel like I hear Alana and a little Amy Winehouse there in them too. And they're actually on your wall behind you.
My favorite people. So you just totally made my whole night.
They're backstage there. Really, it's so good. And I know Nick had a comment. Let me bring him in real quick too.
You killed it. I knew it.
Thank you.
Everyone was gonna love it, and they did.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys letting me come on. It was really fun.
Of course, our pleasure.
Yeah, it was great. And so you were telling me a little bit about your people you play with. You do when you could do shows before this all transpired. You said Chicago's kind of like a pretty happening spot with music. A lot of different genres and music styles that you could find there, and you were gigging around, and you have like a little rotation of players that you're playing with. What do you like better, an acoustic solo type of thing or with the full band?
Probably if I love acoustic settings, but I mean I'll play in any capacity whatsoever. So like all over like I will do whatever. So
That's awesome. And you were saying that Chicago is really like more of an artsy town, like more of like an art-driven area. Have you been to some of the areas around, or even some of the states around, and have you been able to compare the music scenes?
yeah, I think like Chicago is kind of passed over sometimes in terms of like people when they think of like entertainment cities, but we have like a huge variety of like artists, and like we have, you know, all different types of art here, like musical theater. We've got great like theaters, and I'd say like I've been to other cities too, but I feel like Chicago like art scenes are very like accepting and welcoming, and they're always like, it's someone who's like new. It's never like you're new there. You're always like part of the family here, and it's kind of like that Midwestern kind of feel a little bit.
Nice.
That's cool, but in a city, which is cool because here in this city, if you talk to someone, they're like, "What the fuck do you want?" Yeah, New York's a fun place. Have you been out to New York?
I have. I've been, I think 3 or 4 times. I can't remember.
Oh, wow. Did you get a chance to perform, or were you just visiting?
That was when I was kind of like, the last time I went, I was maybe 21, and I wasn't really playing guitar. I was still like just kind of floating through life, didn't know what I was doing. So I was just there like eating food.
Well, that's a good thing to do when you're there. Did you see any shows or anything like that?
I saw the Aladdin on Broadway. I've seen like the Addams Family. I guess I only see Broadway shows geared toward children, apparently.
They're fun. They're fun. You know the music, and you know, because it's like all the songs you know, like A Whole New World. By the way, I have a friend that sings A Whole New World like you've never seen. He's amazing. And you know what he does? He has his degree in biochemistry. I'm like, bro, what
Amazing.
are you doing?
What?
You know, I know, and he sang the national anthem at his graduation, all this shit. Anyway, okay, he's crazy. He should be singing with you. So, okay, when you get done with quarantine, or when we get done with quarantine, do you plan on doing a tour? Do you plan on going and getting out there?
Yeah, I mean, like I would love. One of my like goals is to kind of take like maybe like a couple months and kind of just like go like on a giant road trip and just like go wherever anyone will let me play, kind of thing. So I mean, I have like, yeah, but it's gonna be a bit until that point, so I guess I'll just keep putting out like new singles and stuff like that until then.
And the reason I brought it up is because you had some new music come out, and then I think you caused the quarantine. Was that right? You like released it, and then the next day, boom.
It was the day of, like the day that my second album got out, like Illinois shut down. And it was kind of like the weirdest timing to put out something, because it's like, oh, here's my album. I know you got stuff to worry about, but here you go, kind of thing. It's like, it was very weird timing, but I did kind of want to do some like traveling and play with that album, but it's gonna take a rest for now, and I'll like work on other stuff.
Well, I think we got a tagline for your new album. I released the single and the Midwest shut down. It couldn't. It was so good. So there you go. That's gonna go in your press kit, and we're gonna get you all the way out here to New York. Liam said, "Road trip to the moon. Let's do it. We're
Agreed.
going.
Let's go."
Let's go." Liam's the man. He's out here with me. But all right. Well, listen. It's like that time of this thing. I'm so sad. But where should everybody find your music?
You can find it on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube Music, Amazon Music, literally anywhere. It's under Iris Marlowe. My first album is called Savannah, and my second one is called Winter Solace. Ooh. And I'll be having a new single out sometime in September. So I don't know when.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like if you could, we'll get you back in September.
Woo, yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Because I can't wait to hear it. You have so talented, and thank you so much for the show. And we're gonna get you again.
Thank you. Have a great night, guys.
All right, you too. Bye, Iris. All right, that is Nick the Viking right there. Nick, she was great, awesome, fine, very talented. All right, we have a killer show for you. This is the part where I get X-rated. Oh no, I hope she's coming back. I told her to come back. Oh, I forget. Anyway, all right, I'm about to get X-rated. Let me get the shirt off. Are you ready, bro? No, hold on. What happened? No, here's my favorite one. You guys are lucky I haven't been drinking, but as soon as I finish this, I'm starting that up because this is all you heard on Saturday. It was so immature. But
you didn't even have the sound effects.
I see what you mean. Okay, you're right. No, dude. All right, so far we had a really funny dude and we had a super talented singer. Up next, we have harmonies that are going to melt your soul. But they still got 2 minutes. I see you back there, JC and Michaela. What is going on? I just wanted to fake you out and make you think we were coming to you because that's what I do here. I fake them out. Nick, I'll be back. Have a great life.
So now's a great time if you're just joining us or if you've been here all along and haven't started a watch party yet to start a watch party and even invite a couple of friends because the night is far from over and we have some more amazing guests planned for you later. But before we get any further, speaking of amazing, I can't go any further without talking about this beard and these amazing products from the Beard Struggle. They have shampoos, balms, oils, different kinds of brushes, towels, anything you can think of that you need for your beard, they got you covered. And if you think, my beard's too big for these products, they got you covered because they got starter kits for small beards, they got starter kits for big beards, and they even got discounts. If you're watching the show right now, you got the code because it's StereoJO at checkout. You get 15% off. If you plan to spend $40 or more, which they have a lot of great products, so you probably will, they'll ship it to you in the U.S. to anywhere for free.
Just in case you can't read, that comment says Nick is handsome. No, guys, Mateo brought up something funny as hell. The audio glitch on Saturday. Okay, I want to explain to you what happened. It wasn't actually that confusing at the end of it. It was one simple word: alcohol. Yeah, that's what happened. I ended up playing it from another device. I have a couple set of speakers in here, so it was coming out of another set of speakers. We figured it out. Yeah, it only took closing everything down to restart it. I was watching that with John the other day. That was great. But okay, I'm going to get to our next guest right now because they are not doing just one song for us. They are doing 2 songs, and you are going to be so I'll be back to you, sir. That's right. Guys, please welcome to the show the angelic voices, also known as JC and Michaela.
Dude, you were dying back here. We were dying back here.
You had that Michael Jackson vibe going. I was like, okay.
I know I can do the moonwalk too. No joke. Check it out, man.
You have you're having a good show so far, brother.
Dude, not one drop of alcohol yet, but that's about to change, my friends. I still have. Well, anyway, okay. I'm not telling everyone my secrets. But listen, let's talk about you. I want to hear about your two guys' sexy voices. Please explain. No, so you guys do a little thing together. Tell us a little bit about it.
So you had me on the show probably, I don't know, about a little over a month ago or so, and it was a cool thing. I had a lot of fun, and then I passed. Actually, Michaela was kind of crashing the comment section, and then you had her on, and yeah, we've been doing a duo thing for what, about
November.
November, yeah. She was doing her kind of own thing for a while. I've been playing my band. She kind of joined my band for a couple little songs here and there, and then I had a solo show. And I was like, hey, why don't you come do a couple songs? And you did all of the songs.
Next thing you know.
That's my mom.
Oh, hey. I'll tell you what. You two, when you first sang, did you just look at each other and go, like, because you have such nice harmonies together?
I think the thing that happens the most is people tell us that there's such chemistry between, like, just not our voices but performing alone. So we kind of just look at each other and we laugh about it because it's something that we never thought to do. We never sat there and was like, oh, you play guitar, I sing, why don't we just do something? It was more of a, hey, you want to come and see my show and sing a song or two? And then it was like,
let's do this all the time.
We did it all together.
So you two play up. Oh, Nick was just telling me the name of the venue. Let me pull him on here real quick. Nick, what's the name of that venue you were telling me that Nick from Contact Collective plays?
Oh, you could just call me off guard. I should know this because Brian runs it.
JC, you know, where do you guys go?
The open mic.
Well, let's see. Wooden Match in Bethlehem is one spot I know they've been to. There's a couple places in Stroudsburg. I'm trying to think. No, I'm trying to think where else the Contact Collective plays that we've played.
It's like an open mic.
Oh, the Old Mill Pub.
Yeah,
there we go. That's it.
Runs it.
Thank you,
Yep,
Nick.
Nick runs it. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I heard. And if we're gonna inquire, we're looking to do our album release show somewhere, and if we do it there, we were thinking, hey, who are two of the sexiest voices over there in PA? Well, it's my friends JC and Michaela. Maybe they'll open for us.
Do I owe you money that I don't know about? The way you're talking me up right now, like
that's what my dad says to me every time. He's like, uh-oh. I never ask for anything either. That's the thing. Okay, so we're going to do 2 songs. How did I get so lucky?
I don't know.
How did we get so lucky?
Exactly.
Well, listen, I am going to jump out. Normally, I talk with you guys a little bit longer, but we're going to jump into the songs real quick, and then we will be back.
Okay.
Sounds good, boss. I can't count the times I say what's on my mind, and I did it just the other day. I wrote down all the things I say, but I just couldn't. Baby, I know you've been wondering. Ooh, so here goes nothing. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. That would be lying if I said that if it's fine without you, and even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long, long time ago. In case you didn't know, that's why. It's something about that is, oh, it did me in. All the things that I've been through. It's time you know. In case you didn't know, baby, I'm crazy about you. I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you. And even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long time ago. Can't you didn't know you got all of me? I belong to you. Yeah, you're my everything. In case you didn't know, crazy about you. And I would be lying if I said that I live this life without you. And even though I don't tell you all the time, you had my heart a long time ago. Yeah, you had my heart a long time ago. Yes, you didn't know. No, no. Yes, you didn't know.
Tried to keep the guitar down a little bit so the vocals will bleed through on that one, but hopefully you guys enjoyed it.
Could we turn Michaela up a little bit?
Trust me, we can always turn Michaela.
Let's get her up a little bit, guys.
They don't need to turn me down usually.
Guys, this is the feedback I'm getting so far. Everyone loves it. Woo, woo, woo. Keep it up. All right, I'll be.
All right.
Okay, where are you going? Oh, wait, we're done.
It's our turn again. Come on.
I forgot.
This is why we work well together. One of us always has the brain cells when the other one does not.
It's mostly you. Whoever listens to it, the other one doesn't think.
God, that's funny. Okay.
Oh, wait, is this? Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I think I got it.
got it.
Okay.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes. But it's the only thing that I know. And when it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes meet. You won't ever be alone. Wait for me to come home.
Loving can heal. Loving can mend your soul. And it's the only thing that I know. Share it gets easier. Remember with every piece of you. 'Cause it's the only thing we take with us when we die. Keep this love in a photograph. Make these memories for ourselves, where eyes are never closing, hearts are never broken, time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer till our eyes bleed. You won't ever be alone. And if you hurt me, it's okay, baby, only words bleed. Inside these pages, you just hold me. I won't ever let you go. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home.
Oh, you can feel me inside the necklace you got when you were 16. Next to your body when you should be. Deep and deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, it's okay, baby, only words bleed. Inside these pages, you just hold me. I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you promised me. To the light that goes in the street, hearing you whisper through the phone. Wait for me to come home.
Wow. Wow. Okay. You were lighting the comment section up. Wow. People were.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Wow. Okay. Loving that. You two, I wasn't lying, was I, folks? They have great voices together. So, all right. Where can we catch you next?
All right, the next so as of lately, our next show is Friday at the Iron Mule in Easton. So if you're around that area, it's literally right over by the 78. It's Easton, PA. Iron Mule is the place, and then
From 6:30 to 9:30.
yes,
And then Sunday, we are at Camelback at the Trails End Pub and Grill, outside, weather permitting. But inside if it's not, so we're still there. So we're there 6 to 10, usually.
So you're in or outdoors, depending. That's perfect. So you don't have to worry either way.
For both of the locations, actually.
Yep.
That's awesome. I know Nick is jealous. He's in the background. Let me pull him in. He's probably just so sad right now that we have no gigs and you have all the gigs. Wow.
You can join us.
Yes, I'm coming with my guitar.
Yeah.
Nick right up.
He's on his way. He'll be there in 1 hour.
1
No,
hour.
but on a serious note, you guys sounded amazing, and the songs tonight were really great.
We're going, baby.
Oh, he wasn't kidding.
He was not. He also promised us pizza earlier, and he didn't deliver. So.
You know what happened? The delivery guy said he called numerous times, and no one answered the door. He left, bastard. I didn't tip him there because he left you hanging. It was a good one too.
We're across the street. Just walk over.
Gee, she knows. You gave it up before.
You did.
I should, Nick, tell him about AJ's. It's right across the street, right?
Oh, number one. I've been to a lot of different places and had pizza in a lot of different states. AJ's is number one.
So good. Now listen, I'm so sorry to say no, but Chris is asking for an encore. But how about we do this? If you can stick around a little bit, no problem. But we have a video for JC that we're going to be playing a little bit later. So, Chris, if you stick around, you will be hearing JC performing again. And anyway, we are getting close to that time. I hate it. So sad. Where should everybody find you guys on social media? I know you're in a bunch of different things, so please shout them all out. We got time.
So we'll keep it really, really simple. You can find pretty much me and all of my projects, the Bandana Brothers, me and Michaela, my solo stuff, all of that, my Acoustic Deviants work at JC Caprillo Music on Facebook, JC Music on Instagram, and your Facebook and Instagram.
My Facebook is Music by Michaela Marie, where I go live every single time we have a show. So you can check me out there. And then also Music by Michaela Marie on YouTube and Michaela Marie on Instagram. So Facebook's best.
We are so thankful for having you two on. You are really, really talented. I love you. I'm going to be up there at that pub place soon, and we're going to all be hanging out in person. I'll probably be begging you to sing with me because I can't sing, so I just play guitar. But anyway, you guys are awesome. Everyone go check them out. Don't miss them. And I pray that you guys will come back on season 3.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. Janice said, yes, the encore. But Janice, I'm sorry. I got my neck.
For any time. I live with her. It's fine. I'll just whip out my microphone and sing them whatever they want.
You're getting a private show, Janice. Well,
free concerts.
If you guys are around in a little bit, come back. Thank you so much. I love you guys.
We love you too.
See you guys. Thanks. Bye. All right, guys. This is the Stereo Freaking Joe Show. It's a rename. All new season 2. Badass. Better than ever. No, I'm kidding you. Guys, we are bringing you diverse talent from all around the world. We had someone from the Windy City today. We had a comedian. We just had the sexiest harmonies. And now I have another guest. This guy is the king of melting your face. He shreds so hard. I just saw him play for the first time, I think 2 weekends ago. Please welcome to the show, Jeff from Sister Salvation. Yo, what's up?
Hey, Jimmy James, how you doing?
Dude, I'm happy you're on the show, man. You weren't kidding. You got some toys back there, man. Oh, shit.
Yeah, this is my my living room. It's now a guitar room.
I'm just going off.
My dining room. I guess I'll give you a little, somewhat of a virtual tour.
Yeah, I'm going to peep out real quick while you show all these sexy guitars.
And actually, let me back this up a little bit. That's some idea, I guess. Anyway.
Damn. Do you want to do a play date or something soon, man?
Can you see?
Yeah, dude, you got everything, bro. You need me to bring you something over, like strings or something, man?
Yeah, I go through a lot of strings. Not as many as you might think, but when I go to restring, it's like 40 times 6, something like that. So,
dude, the guitar store loves you. They're like, Jeff's coming, man.
Right. Yeah, that and picks and all that good stuff.
Now, out of all those guitars, and people don't know at home, you need all those guitars. So shut up. You need them. Out of all those ones, which ones are some of your favorites?
Good question. I would say this is an 81 Ibanez Destroyer when it was still made in Japan. I had to hunt one of these down big time because they're very hot now. They don't make them anymore. So this is definitely one of them. And plays nice. Anyway, but I don't know if you can hear that. I can plug it in if you want.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Okay. Yeah. So that's one of them. Let's see. There's many. So and then here's one. It's another Destroyer that I actually repainted. I don't know if you can see that. But, yeah, it's like a
Rising Sun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like a purple rising sun. So I did that.
That's cool.
And then I refinished them and I restored them. And then my most recent refinisher for all the guitar heads out there, I did this with some decals. So that's my ghost guitar for Halloween.
That's sick. Is that a Jackson?
It is. Yeah, it's a Jackson King V.
And now, is there a brand that you're particular to? I know you had the Destroyers, but is it Gibson or like what are you into? You said, sorry.
I'm sorry?
The one was an Ibanez, the other was a Gibson, right?
No, it was an Ibanez and a Jackson. He had Destroyer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like the Gibson Destroyer, but yeah, it's Ibanez's version of that shape.
That's so cool, man. Yeah, and they had an Iceman too, like that shape or similar, right? The Ibanez Iceman.
I have one of those. Actually, I have 2 of those.
No shit. I've always wanted to play one.
Yeah. Yeah, this is popular by Paul Stanley, I guess. But this is the Stan Kaufman signature model, and yeah, it's nice. It's missing a string, but speaking of strings, right?
I mean, it's definitely a different shape, like you were saying, like, than the other one. I see it now. But that's awesome, man. So what got you into guitar playing, and what led you to Sister Salvation? Like, tell me that whole journey if you could, and like.
Oh, all right. In a nutshell, when I was a little kid, I actually wanted to play piano. So my older brother, who played drums, said, "Play guitar and we'll jam. It'll be great." So I said, all right. So I tried it out, and I actually liked guitar better. And to this day, me and my brother have never jammed. But so I had to find other people to jam with. And then, my older brother, my older sister, they were into like, metal and hard rock and Zeppelin and Priest and, and Sabbath and all that good stuff. And that's what I grew up listening to. And, it turned into all that.
It worked.
What's that?
It worked out for you.
Yeah, definitely. I spent, I had a misspent childhood, just a lot of guitar lessons, no sports, no proms, nothing like, just learning guitar.
music. And who have been some of your most influential people to like help you create your sound?
I always go back to like the guitar players of the 70s, 80s, whatever, like Blackmore, Malmsteen, Michael Schenker, got Randy Rhoads, Eddie Van Halen, Cheap Trick I like, which I was going to say, when I was watching you play, you had, and this is a very high compliment coming from me because I love those old Cheap Trick albums. You kind of had a persona. You reminded me of like Rick Nielsen in his like classic Rick Nielsen, just the zaniness, the energy. And that's what I was checking you out. I was like, that's pretty cool. I was digging it.
We have fun out there. We like to just put on a sweat show for everybody. I try to sweat on everybody. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it was cool. It was definitely a good time. So
that was
And
that was my first time seeing you. You're in a kick-ass band called Sister Salvation.
Thank you.
Tell us about them real quick. Tell us about your music, and we're going to be going to a video in a minute or two. But tell us all about it real quick.
Basically, we're an eclectic bunch of guys, so every song sounds different, and we all write differently. I mean, I love all different kinds of music, so I'm like kind of like musically all over the place too. But Rewind was a tune that our other guitar player brought into the band, and we kind of developed it. And Joe wrote the lyrics, and and it just kind of came out the way it did. Of course, our other guitar player wants to re-record it, but that's a whole other story.
There's always one.
Never satisfied, these guys.
They're like, let's do it again. Let's spend a lot more money.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I keep saying let's just record more new material, but anyway. But yes, me and Joe played together way back in another band, and we thought we gave it up, but that only lasts so long. So it
always comes and gets you again. There's no hiding from music.
Yeah. It's like the mafia. You can't quit it. You're just in for life.
It literally is. And you know what? That's the way it should be, baby. All right, I'm gonna go to a couple minutes of the video now, and then again at the end, in a little, well, not too very far away, we're gonna be playing the whole thing in its entirety. But this is Rewind, the lyric video. Let's check it out. It's on YouTube right now. Sister Salvation.
Ain't alone in my empty bed. Started visions of you clear. While the stars are fading, just keep me repeating. Just let me live and let me be. Why was it me? Why can't I leave? Why was it me? Let me be. Rewind and take it all away. Rewind and let me go. Rewind, we need to raise this pain. Can we try again and rewind? Life without you, I'm a man alone. When you were all there was to me. cast aside for demons we hide beside. Well, I can't move past where we've been. What was it me? What can I leave? What was it me? Just let me be. Rewind and take it all away. Rewind and let me go. Rewind, there's nothing left to say. Can we try again? And
You know I couldn't cut it off before that sexy guitar solo there. You know, that's just not right. Oh, you know what? Oh, man, there we go. I accidentally muted you during that video. So, dude, so it's pretty apparent you're sick on the guitar. What is one of your favorite techniques on the guitar?
I guess it's hard to pick out one, but I like to fool around, like, you know, like not quite Eddie Van Halen tapping, but like the little harmonic things where you do
Dude,
little harmonics. Those are fun.
I need a lesson. I'm coming down.
We're here.
Really, because you were just shredding it out, man. And I know Nick felt the same way. Let me bring him on. I know he wants to too. All right.
Dude,
Hey.
it's great to talk to you and see you again. The show that we did with you opening for Sponge wasn't the first time I've seen you guys play. You guys opened for Puddle of Mud at the Sherman Theater. And even then, you guys killed it on that big stage, hearing the full sound of your band and your guitar. Dude, you have some serious skill.
Well, thank you very much. It's awesome to hear. Appreciate it. My mom thanks me too. She paid for a lot of guitar lessons.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
But I'm sure everyone else is dying to know who are some of the, let's say, top 3 guitarists that you would put in your book.
You said a couple, but I want to hear the top 3, baby.
Wow. These days, I went back to listening to a lot of Michael Schenker. And occasionally, you know, and I don't want to overdo it, but I do listen to Yngwie Malmsteen still because I like the arpeggios he does and things. And especially, I went back to Glenn Tipton from Judas Priest because we do a Judas Priest tribute band. So I've been revisiting him again. So.
You know, when it was funny because as soon as I popped you on, you had the shirt on, and that's honestly, as soon as I saw the shirt, I was like, "His playing." I heard a lot of it. So, and we got a comment. JC said, "Open for Puddle of Mud." That's awesome. Did you get to talk to any people from Puddle of Mud?
Yeah, we opened up for them, I think, twice, and Wes is just such a cool guy. Yeah, we got to meet him and everything.
They have a reputation. They're known as
yeah.
The show we opened for him for. This is what he does. He literally does this. I couldn't believe it. He's like, "Listen, kids, drug addiction is real," and then he throws his mic down and he walks off the stage.
Right.
And the rest of the band is like, "What do we do?" All of a sudden, he goes, does drugs, and then he comes back and finishes the set. How do I know? My brother was with him.
Oh, shit. Wow.
But security at the place.
I think it was the Redemption tour when we toured with him. It may have been after all that craziness. Yeah, it was more recent years, like the last 2-3 years. But yeah, he's been through some stuff.
That always helps out when you're, getting past that sobriety portion. Yeah, he was a character. He also, my other favorite moment, he was like this. He's like, "This is the worst fucking venue." He's like, "This sound guy," and that sound guy was my buddy, such a good dude. But he's just cursing out everybody. I'm like, oh my God, a million cell phones. It was It was actually kind of really cool because, you don't get to see celebrities having mini meltdowns like that. But
Right.
are there any other bands that you've opened for that are pretty big like that?
Sponge, Puddle of Mud, Richie Ramone, Adelita's Way, LA Guns.
Oh, shit.
Dawkins. Yeah, Dawkins.
Nice.
Cool. Right before they started playing that rat commercial, like all the time, the Geico commercial.
Yeah.
They had played, the place was already pretty, actually, it was very packed, but it would have been, even more so. But, oh, God. A lot. I just can't, of course, I can't think of them now, but quite a few. So we're going to be opening for Tantric again, and You're the Locust. That's coming up. I made a cheat card that I was going to be really smooth and read this without you seeing, but
yeah. Tell us. We're getting to that time anyway, so yeah, give us a rundown of everything.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on, unfortunately, because obvious reasons. But we did, and this is why I had to postpone your show because we got this other show we had to add rehearsals. But anyway, on the 26th at Artie's, where we were in Punchtown, Tantric and You're the Locust with Sister Salvation. And then September 5th, Monsters of Tributes. That's the Judas Priest, Victim of Vengeance. And there's an Iron Maiden tribute band and a Pantera tribute band. So the three of us will be doing that. That should be pretty hot. And then I don't know if you want me plugging another radio station, but we're on the Launchpad Live Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. All right. 99 WNRR. And vote for us, please. We made number 1 last week. And
I did.
One more week to defend the title.
I voted for you.
Awesome. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it.
Joe was like, he's not coming on the show unless you vote for us right now. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I totally believe that. Yeah.
What? I actually believe that. All right. It's that time of the night where we're about to get super freaky deaky. We're bringing back the rest of the guests. I can't wait. All right. I see some people hanging back in the back. First, I see, let's get back Iris. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
All right. And then I see JC and Michaela back there. Hey. And then JC, just for you, I have a special guest, but they are not. Oh, there they are. Remy. You remember Remy?
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get removed.
With the great hair, though. She's got the best hair. You got the best hair.
There we go. Now we're back.
Hell yeah.
Now we're getting sexy.
Hers is way better. Hers is like that freaking, it's not fair. But we're not talking about hair tonight.
No. Music, hair. It's all about the hair.
Oh, shit. All right, Nick, we got to get a new topic list. We're done with
Can I ask a quick question? What is that checkered on the back? That's not a Rickenbacker, is it? What is that?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah. This is a.
No, the checkered one behind you.
The one behind you.
On the wall.
Oh, that's another one I did. I'll bring it up closer.
Sorry, I've been eyeing that up the entire show, and I've been dying to ask what it is.
Oh, yeah. This is an Ibanez. It's another Ibanez that I painted. It's orange and black check.
Oh, the white in the middle of the headstock got me confused. I thought it was a Rickenbacker.
Oh, no, I got you. And while I have the microphone, I have to say hi to Val. It's a very important thing I have to say. So everybody say hi, Val.
Hi,
Val. Hi, Val. Guys, if you're wondering.
To that one.
Oh, yeah, you would have been in deep shit. If you're wondering who Remy is, Remy plays bass with Stereo Joe. And she's really funny. So we sometimes we bring if I don't have alcohol, I bring back Remy to make So okay. So real quick, I just want to introduce everybody. We got Jeff from Sisters for Salvation. We got JC and Michaela from a couple different things. We got Remy Gale from Stereo Joe, and we got Iris Marlowe. She's a little musician that does it all. So okay, that's everybody. And I'm sorry.
How about Nick the Viking?
I know. He's like,
and yourself.
Nick the Vikings over there.
Nobody cares about Jimmy.
I know. That's why I'm leaving. So listen, Remy, I'm out of here. I got to go do something.
I like that.
What's our topic, baby?
So we brought this one up on the weekend, but we never actually got through it or really to it. And since there's a lot of different musical tastes tonight, I think it'd be perfect to ask, what's the best decade of music that's been put out so far? And to make things easiest, Remy, you look like you have an answer, so I'm going to start with you and then work around.
It's tough because I love the 60s, the later half of the 60s. I also love 90s. So there's a 30-year gap. 70s. I have a hard time. I guess why I said, oh, I can't pick. How about just Dave Matthews Band? How's that for my decade?
Judge.
That's a win. All right, we're gonna go with the first century.
Was it like Baroque music? Where are we at the first century?
I think that's like 16, 17. First century, we're playing maybe.
Did you say Cool in the Gang? Is that what you just did? Wait, he was so deaf. I thought he just said they played Cool in the Gang.
I don't think.
Jeff, what about you, man?
The best decade for music?
Yeah.
And it's in this century, you said, right?
Anytime.
I'm all over the place. I like 50, 60, whatever. But if I had gun to my head, I'll say 80s, not just for hard rock and metal, but for alternative too, and new wave and whatnot. Yeah.
All right, Nick, I'm jumping over you, and I'm going to Irish real quick.
Oh, I don't know, because I'm kind of on the camp of like there's great music in every kind of decade, but I'm gonna say now because music is more accessible and people can put out music a lot easier. So there's a lot of talented people putting out stuff. So that's such like a lame answer, but I'm gonna say now.
I like it.
There's a lot of talent out there, a lot of local bands, definitely probably better than what most people have on their iPod. So I'm with you. Yeah.
And please, if anyone else has a thought to share after someone says something, jump in, and then we'll go back to going around.
I was kidding about the cop out. It was a joke.
You're in trouble, guys. Remy, this is you.
Are you gonna mute me or delete me?
You're definitely getting censored tonight. JC, Michaela, what about you two? No, I love you. Rem, I love you.
It's really hard to say because we play such a variety of music for the reason that I can't make a decision half the time on which I like best. But if I had to say, I do like the 80s, early 90s. I'm like, the Pat Benatar time frame and like Journey and all that stuff.
And I kind of have to partially agree. Partially because like the mid late 80s, early 90s, it was such a culture of music, and like it was everything. It was the sound, it was the vibe that was coming out of it. It was kind of the way the world is turning. But I also have to almost take a step back and say, for its sheer influence, would be like late 50s, early 60s rock and roll, just because it's like every genre of music, whether it's hip hop or R&B or reggae or rock or whatever, you're always going to find something out of that time period. So I agree 80s and early 90s, but the guitar player in me wants to go like late 50s. So.
Okay, that makes sense. And Nick, what about you?
I'm going to have to go with the 90s because there's a lot of awesome music that came out when I was growing up that I just love. And even one of my favorite bands, the Misfits, got a different lead singer in the 90s, and that was actually my preferred run of the group. So I have to go with the 90s.
All right, Chris, one of the viewers at home says 90s alternative to Seattle age. I'm going to have to agree with Chris, and I'll tell you why. In 1988, something called Auto-Tune came out, and I don't know if it's the same year or not too far after, but something called Beat Detective came out and forever changed music.
Yeah.
And I think it's had good and bad things. I sound a lot better when I sing now, so I love Auto-Tune. Thank you very much. But, it's like a cheater thing, but I love it, and I'll never stop using it. But it changed a lot of things. And then, forgive me if I'm saying this wrong, but quantizing or whatever they do with the Beat Detective, there's not the same feel. There's this really great video by this guy, Rick Beato, and I think he said what killed rock music or something. And he breaks down like how AC/DC, their verse, their chorus, and their bridge were all different tempos. And they all went together, and you had a feel. And now all the music, pretty much, unless someone's getting creative, is the same tempo beginning to end. And a lot of music isn't even in 4/4 anymore. It's in 1. So like trap music or dance music is just like 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Or you have 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And it's like, I don't know. I don't love how But I do agree with Iris in the sense of that today you got everything at your fingertips. So I think she could be right. But if I was around, I want to do the '90s because that's when they like the cars, man. And now I'm in the wrong year. Anyway, okay, that was great.
That real quick?
Nick,
No?
you
Okay.
said the '90s. Iris, you said now.
Now.
JP, you cheated, but I'm gonna go 55 to 65 for you.
All right.
Michaela, 80s was it, or am I such a jerk?
Late.
No, you're right. 80s, 90s, but 80s.
85, 95?
95 was a great year I was born.
The best year. Hallelujah. Remy, what were the 19th? Never mind.
What were the 19 what? What were you gonna say? I want to laugh. What were you gonna say?
I want to laugh. What were you gonna say?
What were the 1930s like?
Big band. I love big band. Do I look that old? Holy shit. I decided to fuck you. Secondly, and also, Jimmy, I want to add to the fact that there's nothing in one. Every measure has 4 beats. So if you're playing a whole note, it still has 4 beats. So ha ha.
I'm going to tell Victor on you.
4, motherfucker.
I'm going to tell Victor on you.
Pointed at me because
All right. Wait, where's that mute button? Mute. No, I'm joking. I love you.
This is why Remy's my
You
favorite.
made fun of my age, so I had to.
No, I meant 2030s. You're like so young. All right. Real quick, let's get to a music video. For this music video, I want to take us to a faraway land. It's called Chicago. And we are moving there. This one is called Put Your Record.
Oh man.
Are you excited? Let's get to it. Iris, tell us a little bit about this music video.
Well, I was gonna do like a bigger budget video, but because everything shut down, I was like, well, I'll just film it on my iPhone, do it on my 10-year-old laptop, and we'll get this going.
All right, good. So here is a homemade video. This is COVID-19
Very homemade.
in 2020. Homemade video. You're gonna love it. I saw it. It was great. All right, let's check it out.
I have to like die. Oh my god.
Oh, I love the strutting when he plays for me. Oh, singing some Dylan, lips like strawberries. What did you mean? Man could ever dream. Put your records on, put your records on, put your records on, baby. Put your records on, put your records on underneath the sheets with me. Put on some music while we get to it, baby. Put your records on, just for me. He's next to me. Crimson desires fighting purity. What you do to me, no man could ever dream. Put your records on, put your records on, put your records on, baby. Put your records on, put your records on underneath the sheets with me. Put on some music while I get to it, baby. Put your records on, just sheets with me. Put on some music while you do it, baby. Put your records on, just for me.
Woo! All right, I think you guys all need to unmute yourself. I think I muted everyone during that session. There you go. Okay,
There we go.
let me get you. Okay, you're all set. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna hop in with the first comments for that video. Number one,
I was like sweating. I was like, I'm like I've never watched my stuff, so I was just like sweating. I was like, I have to get off the screen. I was like,
I know exactly how you feel. I'm supposed to play Stereo Joe video every night, and I never do. I know exactly what you mean. But your voice is killer. I totally hear Lana Del Rey in that song. A million percent.
thank you.
Love the saxophone, and I love the toms and the cymbal. So good. Rem, you are deep in thought over there. What did you think, my little queen?
I thought the song was great. Your voice is amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's really sweet.
Really?
I like wanted to do some like big kind
Great.
of like 80s kind of sexy rock song. I don't know. I was just like, that's what I wanted to go for it.
No, it was really cool. It was really cool. Thanks for sharing that.
I felt little Fiona Apple in there. It was good.
Yeah.
I love Fiona
Yep.
Apple.
I was feeling criminal on that a little bit. Yeah.
It was cool. It was great. And JC and Michaela, what did you two think?
I was curious, like, where did you record like the track for it? Like, it sounded awesome.
Thank you. I recorded it in a studio called Decade Studios in Chicago. Hired a saxophone player. I had never met him before, and he just like came in and like we just kind of did it. We did like the music first, and then I came in and did vocals later. But it was really cool. So Decade Studio. Can't vouch for the sound recording stuff. That was all my like sound engineer guy.
Well, no, it sounded really cool. And then to add to that, the fact like your little at-home iPhone video, you did a good job putting it all together. Like it was cool.
That was an iPhone?
Yep.
Yeah, she did all that herself.
Bought a $15 tripod, and I was like, well, I'm going to do something in quarantine.
That was really good. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And Nick, what do you think?
You guys were just about to break into this. You said it was a DIY quarantine video. I have to say this was the #1 DIY quarantine video I've seen, because most people are doing like the Zoom call, like recording style, and this was on another level. And you totally downplayed your editing skills.
Oh, I'm like, well, it took like a long time because I have like a 2010 MacBook and it's on its last like life. So it like I couldn't even tell. I was like, I don't know if the words are matching up because this computer locks up all the time. So it took way long to do.
We got some good comments. One word, wow. Then Mateo said saxophone. I love it. I love it.
Agree. That saxophone, I was like, because originally my sound guy, he was like, no saxophone. I was like, no, we have to have a sexy saxophone in here.
I'm glad you did that because he was probably thinking like ska music or like big band
Yeah,
music.
I don't know. He was just like, no, that's gonna be too like cheesy, and I was like, so what?
But you were right, and he did a nice mix there too. That was really cool. And who did the drums?
Oh my gosh. I'll write his name in the comments. I'll like get his information. It's like his name is escaping me at the moment.
That always happens when they go to Nick. They're like, Nick, who's the guitarist in your band? You're like, I don't know. Joe? Joe. All right. Rem, everyone real quick, let's just talk about our music projects. Rem, what are you doing on September 1st?
I'm gonna record Pain. I yesterday for 2 hours, motherfucker.
Boom.
Although I need a new recording of it because we changed stuff.
Boom. I will
have a new recording of it.
I'm gonna get a saxophone on it though first.
No, seriously, be honest. Do either of you have a new recording?
No, but I'll get you one. I'll do it tomorrow. I got off tomorrow.
Because I only have the one you recorded in my music room from like a year and a half ago, which is definitely not what we're playing anymore.
No, the one on YouTube is pretty close.
The one that you're playing on from Boom Tunes?
Yeah, aside from what I play, obviously you play your thing, but
Cool.
Yeah, that's true. It's close. Listen, little shameless plug on September 1st. We are going into the studio. Just pay the deposit today. It's not cheap as everyone knows. Very exciting. We got some new songs coming out in September. 5 new ones. Really excited. Going to be on Spotify, everywhere you can find them, YouTube, all the places. And then we are going to be recording new music in September, and we have another bunch of tracks coming out real soon. But okay, up next, I have another killer music video. JC, you might have something to say about this video. Please tell us a little bit about it.
Turn off your screens now and mute your computers, and everything's going to be just fine. No, this is I did this probably about 8 months ago. It was just basically just a still shot. I wasn't getting into my editing as much as I do now, but of one of my original songs, Southern Sky. So get ready to clean your ears out and clean up the blood.
We're really modest here on the Stereo Joe Show. This song is going to blow you away. Let's give it a listen. It's my new best friend, JC.
Pushing through this work week, burning both my hands. My mouth's so wide for all I see. I thought you miss my friends. I got to find an alley, grab this old time, grab some spirits, and I'll escape somewhere far. I don't want to write a love song, I want to sing the truth. Been doing all I can, but now I'm getting sick of you. 24 hours a day, 365 a year. I've had enough, I'm calling bluff, I'm rushing out of here. Got a little stash cash that you never knew about. Bags is packed in gas, and I'm ready to sound where the wind blows cold. Cool through my eyes, the truth be told, I don't care where I'm gonna die. As the last been said, truth over lies. I'm only free where you wanna be. That peace in the mind. Under southern skies. Good Lord, I think I found it just what I had to find. A different space for me, place for grace ain't a place of mine. That's how the world of right now, a bit closer to home. Feel my time back where I'm relaxing, just let it go. The final, I'm shifting on my gears. Life is too short to be safe, just followed up by your fears. Take a chance, learn to dance to a different beat. I found a hook, I need a look, I gotta beat the heat. Little homemade heartland with the blues I can't buy some blue, I said, moonlight, make them sing with the wind blows cold. My eyes, the truth be told, I don't care where I'm gonna die. And the price been said, truth over lies. The only free way you wanna be, not crazy in the mind. Under southern skies. till we stay. You know you'll never regret your decision to stay. When the wind blows, you go through my eyes and you're don't care where I'm gonna die. As the wise man said, to all the lies where your dreams come true. I always get alive with the moon out. Satisfied love and the love is dreaming life. It's like a love and the wise man said, once it's never enough. Get up on me, God, lock your arms and your eyes. My reason why under southern skies.
Woo! All right, my new best friend. Oh, someone here? Oh, hey, guys, what's up? It's Stereo Joe Show. Jace.
Oh, I thought there was pizza.
It's here now. I'll be right back. I'm going to get that. Nick, take it away.
So, Iris,
There's no pizza.
do you want to take it off and let everyone know what you thought about that awesome song by JC?
Huh?
Oh, Iris, can you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry. What'd you say?
Do you want to kick us off and give a little feedback of what you thought about that performance?
Yeah, I really liked the tempo. I thought the lyrics were really great. I think your voice is really awesome. I loved it. I was like dancing. I don't know if you could see me. I was like,
That is the biggest compliment I think somebody can give you is when you actually when people start dancing. I'm like, good.
I was like, I was kind of just like nodding back and forth. And like, yeah, no, I loved it.
Thank you.
Remy, how about you?
Sorry, I'm just looking at your dad's comments right now. I thought I really liked it. Was that pink that you had in the back? I know we're not talking about hair. Nick, give me 1 second. Was that pink you had?
Well, I think it was like reddish pink. Yeah.
It was awesome.
And then I was red shortly thereafter, and now I'm back to blonde.
Anyway, a side note, it was beautiful. It really was. It was a great song. I really actually enjoyed it tremendously. Thank you.
Thank you.
I did too.
Thank you.
And Michaela, I know JC is right there, but tell us the feature.
I'm out. I'm just in here. Hold on. Iris, you are the only artist here. Hello. We were talking about it before. This is my pineapple and ham slice.
I'm cutting off the show now. That is the worst pizza
We are trying new things here, people.
Hawaiian pizza. It's gross.
So good. No, it's so good.
I hate it.
10 out of 10.
No. Fight. Oh, wait, hold on. Don't say anything.
Warm pineapple. I hate warm pineapple.
All right. Iris, finish Remy.
Finish him.
Fatality right now.
Wait.
I'm waiting.
I'm not a fighter.
I'm sitting here. I'm like, go for it.
I would lose a fight with a toothpick.
Iris,
I would lose a fight to a toothpick.
Tag me in. I'm gonna go to battle for you right now.
Okay.
Yes, give me it. Oh, Jay, you live 10 minutes to me.
You are so wrong. It's amazing. It's amazing. You're wrong. We're trying it. I'm bringing it over when we practice pain.
I've tried it. It's the nastiest fucking thing I've ever put in my mouth.
Thank you. Thank you.
No way.
This is a PG show. Okay? It is the nastiest thing I've ever put in my mouth.
It's PG-13. Jason, you don't like it?
Me?
No, I really don't. I hate warm pineapple. I actually really do hate warm pineapple. It's something about it really just grosses me out.
Michaela, let's talk some.
And it doesn't belong on a goddamn fucking pizza.
She's just biased because it's ham.
I don't care about the ham. I'm talking about the pineapple.
Bingo. Hold
I
on.
have a ham.
So
Wait.
good though.
I own a ham.
Nick, you said the right word. The ham. Rem,
Oh, is it that time of the Stereo Joe show? Is it that time?
show us why, Rem.
I will. Hold on. Give me a
She
second.
doesn't like ham because she's got a little pet.
Oh, that's right. I remember last time you were on.
All right, Hank, you ready?
Oh, yes.
You ready? Can I say hi? Can I say hi to Stereo Joe Show? Where you at, buddy? Oh, that's my pig. Where's the pig? Do we see pig?
Right there. Yeah.
Hey, Hank.
Hank would eat ham and warm pineapple, so don't get it twisted. It's me.
Animal. He's so cute. This is what I love Hank. This is what I think of him. Hank, see you later. We're getting you on the pizza, baby.
Oh my God.
I know where you live, James. I can break into your house easily.
Join us tomorrow for our cooking show.
We're barbecuing.
Where's Goose at? He's going on the spigot next to Hank.
All right. Listen, let's get this show back to reality. This show is about sexy music, and I have to tell JC when I thought of that video. I enjoyed it. I love Southern Skies. We're doing a cover of it. You know what? Maybe I could just come shred a solo for you on it when you play it next time.
Dude, I love that.
Love
that.
Iris knows the sax player. She's gonna definitely bring them in. Okay, what is this? The Animal Hour?
It is.
It always ends up being those dudes. Look at their little faces. Oh my
Zeus
God, I
is
want to
dead.
kiss his little face.
Zeus is getting hungry for Hank.
You know what, James? You know, you're on thin ice right now, brah. Thin ice.
I love Hank.
All right.
I'll never eat him.
Remy, it's going to be okay. I'm going to bring over a gift. I'm going to bring over a pineapple and ham pie.
Yes.
And if you don't like it, I'm going to Chicago to visit my new friend.
Woo! Bring it.
Exactly. So, okay, real quick. I forgot to do this before because it's so easy to do. But real quick, let's go around starting with Iris. Just plug your bands again real quick.
It's just Iris Marlowe. I've got 2 albums out, Savannah, Winter Solace, and I'm going to be putting out a new single in September. All my music's on every platform you could think of, maybe even Mars. Like, I don't know. It's like all over. You can find it anywhere.
Sweet.
If you have XM, it is available in Mars. JC, Michaela, please tell us about you guys.
So my stuff is Music by Michaela Marie on Facebook. I go live every time we have a show. And then, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at the pets.
That's pretty much what just happened there is what happens on the live feeds. It's not in any way, shape, or form organized like people would probably think. So it's quite entertaining.
This is like a Monday ritual. Hank usually does the Monday shows.
But yeah, so Music by Michaela Marie, and then that's on YouTube and Facebook, and then Michaela Marie is just my Instagram. So yours.
And you can find me at JC Caprell Music on Facebook. You can find the JC Music on Instagram and JC Caprell Music on YouTube. And then my band is the Bandana Brothers. And then, of course, anytime that we play a show together, we're always live on Music by Michaela Marie. So just start typing JC, and I'm sure I'll pop up eventually.
Absolutely. And we put all the links in the video. So if you want to scroll back after the show, you can, and you can find all the links. So, okay, I have another music video. This is one called Soul Satellite Shindig. We started this off at the beginning. Nick, do you know anything about this video?
Well, I know this band's from the NEPA region, and this specific video has some really cool partying going on. I believe there's even a snake. So it's about to get wild, and it's perfect time because we're already getting wild with these animals in here.
Exactly. That's why I put
jungle.
Exactly. after this video. Welcome to the jungle, Remy rendition. You're gonna love it. Michaela, maybe you can help her out in harmonies a little bit. I don't know, but we'll see. All right, let's check out this. This is Soul Satellite. We'll be back. All right, let's check it out. Maybe I can press pause in the middle of this too, right, JC? Oh, I'm so sorry. I love you.
Walking down the street and feel the beat from the vibe. Everybody's gonna see, everybody's outside, and it's growing like a root from a cave, and it's holding the only fruit you can crave. And gather in the crew, you feel the vibe, start the show. Everybody's gonna drink, everybody's trying to know, and we're ready to hit the town with a go, and we're cranking rock and roll from the soul. You need to have fun, life's short, so grab the handgun. Let the stress go before time starts, and it's a shit show. the buzz, keep a lookout for the fuzz. Everybody's doing drugs, everybody's giving hugs, and it's sorta not the hugs that you drink. It's a kind where you might are on a kitchen sink. Looking from the front, jump the seat with the bribe. Everybody's gonna see, everybody's amplified, and it's blowing any way, get expensive, and it's showing every shot, it's intense. Need to have fun, not short, so grab the handgun. Let the stress go before time stops, and it's a shit show. You need to have fun, not short, so grab the handgun. Follow me, let them see, everybody's gonna tear it like a bad sheet. Need to have fun, not short, so grab the handgun. Let the stress go before time stops, and it's a shit show. Need to have fun, not short, so grab the handgun. Follow me, let them see, everybody's gonna tear it like a bad sheet.
All right, that was Soul Satellite with Shindig. Everyone got some thoughts here or what?
Like, okay, so I've heard that song before and seen the video because of months ago. I don't even remember how or why, but I think he's the guitar, maybe the guitarist or bassist or whatever. The dude with long hair and the friggin' big beard. I don't know how I came into like conversation with him over like Facebook, and it was something weird about being a Pisces, like we're both Pisces, I guess.
Pisces too.
And then he was like, "Good people," and he sent me the link to that video. So as soon as you brought it up, I was like, I fucking love this song.
That's so cool. I love when like people end up knowing each other, and a lot of times too, like with the guests in these group sections, they end up keeping in touch too. So it's really been like a cool way. It's like digital pen pals. We're bringing everyone back together. Sorry, what were we saying?
When's your birthday? When's your birthday?
October. Libra.
Nobody cares about you. You're a Libra.
Thank you. I knew I liked you, JC. Remy's gonna love you right now. Remy, come back. You're like Remy's favorite person right now, making fun of me. What the hell? What's
one of my favorite things to do, James? You know that.
I know. I love it. All right. I love it. Michaela, what do you think?
I loved it. I don't know, his voice. I'm big on vocals, being a singer. So I really I'm in tune to different vocals, and I just like that raspiness, that like rock sound. I don't know, that just like hits my soul, sweet spot right there. So
exactly.
Yeah, I thought it was great.
I wish I could sing that good. Oh, and Iris, what about you?
I think that would be like a song like you walk into kind of like either like a cool dive bar, you would hear that kind of song playing. Like I picture like my favorite like Chicago dive bars. I mean that in the nicest way possible. Like it sounds like a song that you could hear in the background of places, either like a bar, movie, like that kind of thing. And I also liked the video. I thought it was fun.
That dino suit, that was so cool. I was really thinking like we need that. We need that.
You know what? We need to talk about this because as soon as the dino suit came out there, JC looks at me and goes, I'm singing a show in the dino suit. I'm like, I can barely keep a straight face singing when we're just looking like this, let alone the dino suit. I don't think so.
I'm saying it could be done. It would be a lot of fun.
Absolutely not.
The audience, right away would go crazy. One time I ate a cereal on stage in a cheetah robe. They love it. You gotta do crazy things sometimes. People, those are the things that matter. There's this awesome guy. I would recommend him for any musician who performs out there. His name is Tom Jackson, and he calls himself a live music producer. So he says when you go into the studio, you have a studio producer, but when you go on tour, you need a live album producer. And he breaks down like all the different things you could do on stage. I'll give you a stupid one real quick. he's like, you got to break the audience into sections. So like say 9 sections, section 1, section 2, section 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, to make sure you're looking at each section, giving every corner of the room the same amount of love. Little things like that. Really cool things. And those are the basics. Anyway, check him out. Tom Jackson. He's on YouTube. I wish I could freaking meet this guy one day. But let me tell you something. Remy has a good friend. His name is Victor Wooten. He's a freaking Grammy Award-winning artist. I talked to him. He's such a nice dude. But as soon as I said the name Tom Jackson, he looked right at me and he got serious. So if a 5-time Grammy Award winner is getting perked up against this guy, trust me, everyone on the show is talented. That's why I'm begging you to go check him out.
Yeah, that was when we were in Washington Square Park, right, with him and his daughter hanging.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah. I'm actually wearing a Wooten Woods hoodie right now. That's Victor Wooten. That's his new logo.
If you have
that was not even a shameless plug for him. I just happened to put the hoodie on before I came on the show.
Good. No,
and I was going to say to Iris, I toured with him in Chicago, and I forget exactly where it was, but it was like semi a seedy area, but like a very old, beautiful venue.
Okay.
Yeah, that's really descriptive.
That could be a lot of venues that I can think of, honestly.
I know. Yeah, it was my first time in Chicago, but it was really cool. And then I played Elgin or whatever.
Oh, Elgin, yeah. That's
I think there's a school there. I played there the night before that.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So when they said Chicago, I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, I could like totally picture that song, like, because we have like a somewhat, there is like a punk kind of metal kind of rock scene in certain areas too, so I could totally hear that song like and like specifically bars.
Oh yeah, I mean this was a jazz tour.
Oh, I thought you meant this song specifically we just listened to. I'm like,
I didn't mean that nasty. I just like, well, actually I played Brick. You know their song Brick House.
Yeah, like the Commodores.
The Commodores, yeah.
That's awesome. Did you play at the Green Mill?
No, it was a big venue. It was like a theater.
Big venue. Oh, like Rivera? Maybe?
No, it was like kind of semi-ghetto area-ish. There was like...
That's where I live.
I have pictures from the area. I just don't remember where it was, and I don't want to waste their time.
Yeah. Always. You are so pissed. JC, I'm sorry. This unprofessionalism, Remy. I brought her on the show because she knew you.
Put it up, asshole.
I love it. And Nick,
I think Remy's my favorite person.
I know.
Thanks. Thank you. I'm somebody's favorite.
Remy, I love you.
I love you too, dude.
No, I love you. No, okay. Listen, real quick. Rem, what did you think about the video?
I really enjoyed it. I really liked the song. I liked everything about it, actually.
You were dancing. I saw you. And Nick?
Well, Hank and I, we were grooving.
Oh yeah.
Hank was I was looking at the video. He's like, "What's this? What was I watching, Mom?"
I saw him looking at it. Yeah, shake and bake. Good mix. Good combo. Love
you know what? I'll give you a goddamn shake and bake. Send over, Jimmy. He just pissed the thing off. You see that now? He's pissed. Now
he's ready to charge. He's where is the face dildo? He's like, I will get Jimmy.
I had such a bruise from the other day when he went after me when I called you when I was late for the other show.
Well, listen, Nick has another. Tell us what you think about the video, Nick, and then please bring up this next topic, and then we will let these fine people run away and hide.
I ran so far. What is this, flock of seagulls?
I thought it was a great video. Total 80s vibes. I think we should definitely get a snake. And
granted.
Nope. I'm coming over again.
I guess we get a snake when Jimmy leaves. But I do have actually another question. And this one is a big one. For anyone in the world, who would you open for if you could? And it could be, we'll do two bands. Or artists.
Or
does
dance.
Anybody want to kick it off? I know it's a big
I'll
question.
kick it off, but does it matter what genre you play? Because Lauryn Hill would be my number one pick. But I don't play music that would match her genre.
It could be anything.
Lauryn Hill and John Mayer.
Nice.
Ooh. I would say, all right, especially because I might be pulling one out from you on this. probably one of my favorite now duos. I don't care. I'll be in the middle of Walmart. I say it all the time. I'd be dancing. But especially with her, I would love to open for Sugarland, believe it or not.
Oh, nice.
Sweet, they're great.
It's ridiculous how I've always been a Sugarland fan. Other than that, if I ever got the opportunity, like for my band, like maybe like Shinedown or like Theory of a Dead Man or something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Theory of a Dead Man, yeah. I forgot about them, yeah.
I'm with you on Shinedown though. Iris, do you want to? Oh no, I'm sorry, Michaela. Do you want to give us yours?
She's my idol.
I know.
I would love to open up for Carrie Underwood. She is like, I've been following her since day one. I know all her songs, but she's literally my idol. I would be like, I don't even think I'd be able to open for her without being starstruck. But that'd be my dream.
I always feared that too. If I opened for someone who was like really huge or I was a huge fan of, like I'd be super nervous of them listening backstage. But I'd also want to just like be really focused because that'd be the time for it.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I know. I keep saying bless. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was sneezing. Yes, I'm sorry.
I'm not sure about this pizza yet, Iris. I'm going to tell you that at the end of it. Sometimes you got to get that second bite.
You did not just. Yes, you did. Okay.
Rem, come on. It's for the show here, all right? Listen, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Again, please tell us about your music one more time.
Not everybody has answered.
Iris last answer.
I would say I would love to open for like Julia Jacqueline or Angel Olsen.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who any of those people are.
They're like indie guitar, like like women in music. They're just like indie guitarists. They're awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, Remy, they're awesome. Check them out.
I will. I just didn't know who they were, man.
Angel Olsen's also from Chicago too, so I'm kind of like biased towards her music.
That's like Chicago camaraderie going over there.
Yep.
Good. That's how it should be. And then Nick, did you do yours? Am I a jerk and I missed it?
You missed both of us, me and you.
I'm not going. They don't want my opinion. They want yours. Remy told me.
JC's going to call us and we're going to open for Shinedown together.
Okay. Hell yeah.
And then, honestly, I would open for Dave Matthews. You got me, man.
You're just trying to suck up. And I love it. It worked.
I would hope he'd come out and jam with us, honestly.
Dave Matthews. He will, Remy. I'm going to share a stage with him one day.
So, James, who would you open for? I'm dying to know.
We already know.
One of them, and who's the other?
We already know. Jimi Hendrix. We're best friends. He loves
me. Dead. It's something that's living on this earth that's a possibility.
Listen, one of our former guests said if you take shrooms, he's not dead. and I'm taking shrooms, and he's living with me. No, I love Jimmy. I don't know, man. Of course, it's Dave Matthews, but if I had to be like cool and pick someone else, I'd pick John Mayer. But if I had to be cool,
John Mayer and Lauryn Hill. So
I heard yours, and I was like, oh wow, original John Mayer. We're both obsessed. That's why me and Remy are so
original. You said the same thing.
Yeah, we both love John and Dave. It's like we just get together and we'll watch concerts forever. It's great, but
yeah, we're like very generic white people, I suppose, but it is what it is.
I love it. And anyway, you guys are all great. This should be titled the Pisces / nicest people on the show.
I'll take it.
Really,
I'll take it too.
Everyone here is crazy. Crazy. It's great. It's great.
Nick, what's your sign, by the way? Hold on. I want to get Nick's sign. What's your sign, Nick?
I'm a Libra.
2 Libras?
We're back to back, baby.
Am I the only one who's not?
What are you?
I'm a Gemini.
Oh God, I quit the show now. No, God,
Remy.
What
does that mean? I don't know about the sign.
Mike is an Aries. There's an Aries here. He's an Aries.
Now, wait, can everyone give me a little explanation about each? I really am so ignorant of all the things. So break down yourself a little bit and tell us about your music.
Who do you want to start?
Michaela.
Me.
Oh.
Okay, well, the Gemini is a twin sign. Kind of like speaks for itself, I guess. But the ironic thing, wait, are we talking about signs?
Both. Your sign, you, and your music.
It's getting personal, Matt.
Listen, this is a funny thing. It's a fact, though. I'm a Gemini, and I actually have a twin. Fun fact.
A real twin, like a living twin on this planet?
A living twin. Yeah.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, also Geminis.
Really?
Yeah.
I love them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I bet you do, perv.
And then about my music? What about my music?
And then tell us a little bit about that, where to find you, your style.
Music by Michaela Marie. I go live on Facebook. I'm really close to 1,000 likes. I'm really hoping to get there in the next month. So
get her there.
Sweet. I'll sign up and watch and stuff.
Oh, yay.
You're going to be in for a treat.
I'll walk it together.
Yes.
And Iris, oh, no, wait. Well, yeah, I'm going to kick it to Iris. I'll be back to you, JC.
So I guess if we're talking about signs, I'm a Pisces.
Pisces, when's your birthday?
March 10th. They're emotional. They can be musical. They're artistic. They're typically very insightful. But they can be big crybabies, I guess. My music is under Iris Marlowe. You can find it on any platform.
And she's got a video up on YouTube. Check it out. The DIY video just released. We got a comment from Joe. Michaela is one of my favorite twins.
My dad.
Your dad, okay.
Your dad? Oh my god, how fucking adorable is that? Holy shit, that's so funny.
And then Ruben is an Aries. Isn't that the god of war or something?
Yeah.
Oh, look, Ruben, you and Hank have something in common.
Oh.
You're both Aries.
And then Mateo is a Virgo.
Ah.
And then it's like the Twilight Zone. Okay. All right. So listen. All right. That's great. Rem, what do you got?
I'm an Aquarius Pisces cusp. I was born on the day after Aquarius ends.
Oh, okay. I was like, how do you do all that? So what does that mean for us?
That means I'm sensitive, but I'm also a fucking psycho bitch, depending on the day.
It comes okay, all right.
Which I do cry. You see me cry in his apartment, and then also see me flip the fuck out too. That's why he's laughing. But what else was the other question?
And tell us a little bit about your musical journey.
My musical journey. I've been playing bass for 11 years. My first instrument ever. Stereo Joe is my third or fourth band. And
favorite band, she meant.
No. And my favorite band. I randomly met them at the Clash Bar when I was going to see another friend's band. Actually, that's how this whole thing started.
Yeah, and you were so funny. In person, she's even funnier. You would crack up. It's crazy. And Nick, what about you, bud?
Let's take to JC first.
Oh, I was going to end it on JC, but...
Oh, okay, even better. I didn't want to forget about him. So, obviously, from Stereo Joe, I do play bass, I do play guitar. You can catch not this new set of 5 songs that are coming out in September, but these next set of songs that are coming out that we're going to be recording in September. I'll actually be singing on one for the first time ever. And Stereo Joe Show has one more show left on Thursday. You can catch it at 8 p.m. We have Jimmy Games going on Tuesdays. What's That on Wednesdays. We do some kind of live jams on Fridays and Brews and Cruise on Saturdays, all at 8 p.m.
Wow, we're like a channel now. Wow, amazing. No, but guys, I will say this. Nick's voice on this new track is really good. It's really exciting. We just did it yesterday at practice. You're going to love it. Wow. All right. And last but certainly not least, the one and only beautiful hair, JC.
So I'm a Pisces as well, February 26th, so a little bit earlier than you. Yeah, she explained it perfectly. Like, I've never been one for like the whole signs thing, but Pisces is exactly like I'm a dreamer. I'm artistic. I'm very like ADHD. I'm always starting a new project and finish one, but I think it's kind of helped in the music side of things. And long story short, started playing guitar when I was 12, and now I play guitar a lot. So JC Capro Music is the way to find me, or like she said, Music by Michaela Marie is when we go live together. So yeah, come find us. We'll hang out.
Come and find us. All right. I have one more video left. You find people have
Did you
hung
go?
out.
You didn't go.
Who didn't?
You.
I did it mentally, telepathically. If the people didn't connect, that is their own fault. I am Jimmy James. I am 6'10", and
Lies.
I'm really not. I'm 5 foot nothing, and I play guitar. I'm a Libra liar about my height, and I love everyone who watches this show. Thanks, Mom. No, you guys are all great, and we have a lot of fun. And I don't know. Tell us, Jimmy. I love pizza. I'm open to trying pineapple and ham pizza. All you jerks out there who hate it, well, that's okay. No, I love you guys. I'm sorry. Michael is my spirit animal from The Office. So if I ever have outbreak, like Michael, that's what it is. I just channel him. I love him. But anyway, okay, listen. We have one more video. This is Sister Salvation Rewind. If you find folks want to run and hide and duck for cover, please go. But if you're still here at the end, I know you are a glutton for punishment. Please feel free to wander into the woods and hide. Really, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. Guys, help Michaela get to 1,000. Go see Iris's new video. Go listen to JC's video that we just played. Remy, check her out. She's on Facebook, Instagram, and of course Nick the Viking with the most beautiful beard. Check it out.
And hair.
And hair. Look at that hair. I gotta show him pictures of when I first met him. But all right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. And all right, this last video, but certainly not the least video. This is Rewind by Sister Salvation. Jeff was our guest tonight. Thanks for tuning in, Jeffy. And I gotta rewind. All right. Oh, duh.
Rewind.
Laying alone in my empty bed, scattered visions of you clear. Why the stars are fading, just keep me repeating. Just let me live and let me be. Why was it me? Why can't I leave? Why was it me? Just let me be. Rewind and take it all away. Rewind and let me go. Rewind, we need to raise this pain. Can we try again and rewind? Life without you, I'm a man alone. When you were all there was to me. Cast aside for demons, we hide beside. Well, I can't move past where we've been. Why was it me? Why can't I leave? Why was it me? Just let me be. Rewind and take it all away. Rewind and let me go. Rewind, there's nothing left to say. Can we try again and rewind? are so clean. Rewind and take it all away. Rewind and let me go. Rewind, there's nothing left to say. Can we try again? And
I don't know. I think it's just the guitarist in me, but I love 2 solos in one song. I love it. And since you're the last person standing, let's go to you. What'd you think?
I thought it was awesome. I loved it. I loved the solos too. I love a good guitar solo like that. It was no complaints on my end. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was really good. We got to see them do that live just very recently, like 2 weeks ago, and they did just as great on stage. They really did. And you know what, too? It was not funny, but they were like getting everything that could go wrong went wrong. Like down from the simple guitar string broke to one of their amp heads broke. Like the amp just broke down and started smoking. Then one of the PA speakers broke. And it was like crazy. It was like, and these guys made it through the whole way. If you weren't watching, it was nuts.
That's incredible.
It was awesome. Nick, I know you love Sister Salvation. What are you thinking?
I do. I love Sister Salvation. I love the guitar solo, both of them. And we totally undersold their show at the Sherman Theater because it wasn't just Puddle of Mud. It was Puddle of Mud, Tantric, a couple of other bands that were on tour with them, and one of them was even Saving Abel, and they were one of the only local bands that got onto that show. So it shows that they really hustle.
Yeah, I love it. And I don't know. Here we go. Derek said Jeff Laporte is a guitar god, and he really is. It's evidenced by all his guitars. He has like the sexiest collection of guitars I've ever seen in my entire life. I would like never leave his house if I would just be like, it's so cool. But Iris, now, do you have like a bunch of different stuff? Like, what do you have like a couple different guitars like that, or just your main one, or what?
I have 8 guitars.
What?
It's a problem. I just got my first Gretsch, actually. I've wanted a Gretsch for a really long time, and I got it about a month ago. I was really excited about it.
Really? That's awesome. So you do a little electric too?
Yeah, I play on my first album I played all the electric and like solos and stuff. And then my second one I did a little bit more collaboration with other people who are a little bit better at solos than I am.
I'm sure you're pretty good. I was really impressed with your vocals.
Oh,
Sick.
thank you.
And Rem, what about you? What kind of gear are you using in that bass world?
In that bass world, it depends on the day. I mean, I'm using that Mark bass amp, which I love. It's a solid state combo amp, but then the heads are movable, so I can transfer it to any other whatever cab, which is great.
And that thing's a beast. That thing's a beast.
Well, there's a beast, and it's only what I mean. I make you all carry it, but it's under 50 pounds.
I don't blame you. I make Nick carry my amp too.
And then,
Rem.
now I'm using the Kiesel again, which was carbon right before they switched over to Kiesel. And then I have, that my beloved Fender Jaguar reissue. And then I have 2 Cala U basses. I just bought a new violin.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I bought this awesome violin. It's like this black fucking awesome violin. And I'm in the process of building you know what a hurdy-gurdy is?
No.
Why'd you knock me out? I thought you knocked me out.
No, you're still here. Keep going.
I was like, Jesus Christ, all right, you want to hear about my hurdy-gurdy? Oh, fine, okay.
No, I love it. Hurdy-gurdy.
I'm in the process of building a hurdy-gurdy.
I don't know what that is. Or maybe I do, I just don't know the name. Is it that round thing?
Do you have 2 seconds? I'll go show you the box.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
It's either the...
It's not where you're thinking it is.
It's not. Is it a stringed instrument?
And yes, it's stringed and then it has like little key things on the side.
I think you might have told me about it. There's that round instrument. Do you know that one? It kind of sounds like bells, and you touch it with your hand. It's like, it's really cool. It like almost sounds like a steel drum meets bells meets a keyboard in a way. It's like it has different pitches and tones and everything, like a full key. Really cool.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I've seen like a touch pad thing where it's like the best way I could describe it is it makes like a UFO kind of sound.
Oh, that's cool.
Like,
oh, yes, I saw that.
Oh.
Yo, I saw those on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm building this bitch.
What? How long?
And I'm
does
gonna learn
take
how
to
to
build
play
that?
it because I have nothing better to do with my life.
Yo, that is really cool.
I'm really excited. The instructions are like all in Chinese though, so I'm trying to find YouTube videos.
Yeah, good luck with that. Mandarin is not easy.
It's either that like or pictures. So I'm doing that, and I was about to get this little mini saxophone. I'm just throwing instruments all over my fucking life.
Well, bring them to the recording studio. That sounds exciting.
I will.
Let's talk about that. But all right, well, listen. Let me run on you because we're about to end.
Yes,
the
thank you for
show.
having me. And Hank says, "Thank you for having me, guys. It's always fun to be here."
Hanky, we love you, man. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you later, buddy.
I love you both. I'll talk to you later.
All right, see you, Rem. Bye. All right, baby. We did it. We got through a second to last show. One more for this season. I can't believe it, dude. It's over.
Yeah, dude, the season just flew by. And if it wasn't for the internet going down for a week, it would have already been over last week. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of happy that we still have the show for one more episode. So even though it sucked having the week in between, just meant more Stereo Joe show.
Well, it was great, man. I always appreciate you coming on and doing your thing. Really appreciate all the effort. If people only knew how much you hustled, dude. So thank you so much, man. You have a great night. I'll be talking to you in a little bit, and I'll talk to you soon.
Catch you later, bud. Have a
All right,
good
see
night.
you. You too, bro. Bye. All right, guys. Mateo said, can't wait for season 3. Thank you, Mateo. We are going to be upgrading again. Last time we knew a little bit more what we were doing. This time we're kind of wandering into it, brainstorming what are we going to do. So it's going to be a surprise, that's for sure, because we're going to be surprising ourselves. But thank you for always tuning in. You are the best. We really appreciate it. We can't say thank you enough. And I don't know. We got to figure out something real cool real soon. I'll tell you what, the season finale is going to be real cool. So you're not going to want to miss that Thursday at 8 p.m. We're going to be bringing back a bunch of previous guests that have been on the show. It's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you so much for everyone tuning in. To all of our guests we had on the show tonight, go check them out. We had comedian Rich Carucci. We had singer-songwriter Iris Marlowe. We had our good friend JC Capril and Michaela. I forget her last name. I'm so sorry, but she's a beautiful singer. Go check them both out. And we also had Jeff from Sister Salvation on tonight. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much for sticking around, everybody. Have a great night.